Hi, I'm Renee McLaughlin, certified health coach and master TTAP trainer. Let me ask you a question. Before you went on this nutrition balanced eating program, or really any, say, diet program, were you a little bit concerned or very scared about feeling hungry? I'd read a study a few years ago when people were asked what their biggest concern was about going on a diet program. And there were really two things. One is people were scared to death to feel hungry. Hungry, being irritable, tired, just not having the energy to get through the day. And there was a real palpable fear there about that. They were afraid of that, and they were afraid that because they were hungry, they wouldn't be able to withstand the temptation of maybe making their family's dinner or being around other family members who were eating because they were feeling hungry. So that whole idea of hunger is huge for most of us. So let me share with you that hunger really is it's a complex issue, but I find that with the balanced eating program, when you are eating every 2, no more to 3 hours, small amounts of balanced food, high nutritious food, plenty of lean protein with the right amount of low glycemic carbohydrates, but in small amounts, after no more than 3 to 4 days, your insulin level drops and you're no longer physically hungry. Now, that being said, you're not necessarily full. You don't have a feeling of fullness. You're just not hungry. And a lot of us have experienced this. I've had some clients say to me, Renee, I kind of miss that feeling of being really full. That feeling of fullness makes me comfortable. And when I'm not full, it's an uncomfortable feeling. And if you're in that situation, I highly recommend getting a book called Shrink Yourself, because that feeling is not about physical hunger. It's about emotional hunger, that you're needing something to fill up someplace in your emotional body, not in your physical body. So I wanted to mention this whole idea about not being hungry, yet not being full or really stuffed, okay? Because isn't that what happens to us, especially when we have these large family get-together meals? We eat and we eat and we eat until we are stuffed. And that's a very uncomfortable feeling, or at least it should be physically. So I think it's a great time to really take a look at, eating food just until you are at the place where you are not hungry. So I hope this resonates with you, and if it does, again, I highly recommend get the book Shrink Yourself. It does a beautiful job at having you take a look at some of these things that are truly emotional issues. And once we really become aware of it, we can start to feed ourselves, our emotional bodies, in ways that will not tack on excess fat on our bodies. This is a wonderful holiday week. I hope you're having a great time. Have a great, great day. Thanks.